I think this is very important for us as Christians, that maybe we will think certain things as they take place, or situations or circumstances take place. But then we say, okay, God, all right, I know what I'm thinking, but what are you thinking? I love Jeremiah chapter 29, 10 through 12. I know the thoughts I think towards you. By the way, do we know the thoughts that God thinks towards us? Pastor Adams said something awesome this morning about Colossians 2:10, and you are complete in him. And do I know the thoughts that God thinks towards me, towards us? That they are thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give us hope in the outcome, or it says an expected end. Do I know the thoughts that God thinks towards me? And I think we have so many people that have suffered so much pain and hurt and damage, even as believers, for sure unbelievers, but as believers, because they just do not know how God thinks. They somehow get an idea that God thinks a particular denominational way, or orthodox way, or certain church way, or a way that they've been exposed to their whole life, and they really do not know and understand how God thinks. And really, this is the most important thing for us. And that's why the Bible is important, to read the Bible. That's why a pulpit is important. Bible school is important. Devotionals are important. Listening to people, even on the radio, that have sound doctrine. It's important because I am going to think with God. And if I'm thinking with God, then I'll make decisions based upon how God thinks. And he says that his thoughts are higher. So when Joseph faces his brothers, he said, you meant it for evil, and I'm going to give you evil back. He didn't say that. But God meant it for good, to deliver many people alive. And that's incredible. When I look at situations, do I believe Romans 8:28? All things work together for good to them who love God and are called according to his purpose. Do I really believe that? Oh, I have myself quoted it at times, talked about it at times, but I wonder if it's sinking down. And rather than acting emotionally or erratically in my mind and causing that to send me in a direction of certain decisions, I want to think with God. Because God's thoughts are what? They're higher than our thoughts. They're higher than our thoughts. I looked at the Bible, and even if you look at your own personal life, there's a lot of things you would have never, ever planned or suggested to God, or even have ever wanted to happen, that have brought you to this place. I don't mean this place geographically, but where we are in our Christian life. And there was all kinds of things that would take place as God would minister, and God's thoughts would lovingly overrule my thoughts, and that his thoughts would produce his ways in my life. And it's incredible when you think about that.